for it. I'm looking for a van. He said, well, I got one. You? What kind you have? I'm looking for like a Chevy. He said, I got a Volkswagen van. I said, yeah, what's wrong with it? Oh, well, he said, I drove it from Alaska, and my wife was blaming on his wife. That little girl did, but he blamed it on his wife, okay? The reason that it locked up a cylinder. He said it happened up there in Alaska. He said, I rebuilt it, had it rebuilt in Alaska. We made a trip, and she locked it up again. And it won't turn over. I said, well, how much you want for that van? And I got a little, whatever you call it, blood in me. But I said, well, how much you want? You wanted 800? I went, look out, I'll give you 300. I got it for 300. Okay. Because he couldn't do nothing with this van. And with this van. And so I said, I'm going to rebuild it. I pulled that sucker apart, and I rebuilt it right there in the yard and everything. And here's this other guy comes visit me. This other guy comes visit me. Turns out he was a retired Volkswagen mechanic. He looked at me working on this thing. He said, you ever work on a Volkswagen engine? I said, no. You'll never make it back to Louisiana, this Volkswagen van. He saw me taking it apart and all that. I said, I want it. He said, no, you don't know enough. Well, I drove that truck for 10 years after, and I wanted to drive back and go talk to that guy. He wanted to buy from me because he knew I had gotten a good deal, $300 for that thing. But anyway, I rebuilt that sucker. You follow instructions. Anybody can read, and you follow instructions. These books, like that one for the idiot. A guy like me could understand it. So I rebuilt that sucker, and I obeyed all the rules. And guess what? There was one rule also that this book said. This book says the problem with that engine is the number 3 cylinder. It says the number 3 cylinder overheats. The way the thing, the Volkswagen engine had a housing around it, the air's got to flow around through it, and it's cool all that. He said this engine, the number 3 cylinder, has a problem, and it's been known to seize up. And that's what had happened. It was the number 3 cylinder that had seized up on it. So he said you can solve that problem by, so when you adjust your valves, and it was recommended every so many thousand miles you adjust all your valves. He said pay particular attention to your exhaust valve on number 3. He said the manual, the manufacturer's manual, Volkswagen, says you got to have the valve set at around 4 thousandths. He says make it 6 thousandths on the number 3 cylinder, and I don't have no problems. And that's what I did. I made sure my exhaust valve was 4 to 6 thousand, always above 4. Why? Since she heats up, you allow more clearance on your valve, so when the expansion takes place, you don't have a problem putting this up in the pump. And never had a problem with that cylinder heating up. And I did it on a regular basis, like every 5,000 miles.